This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News. Bryce Dejean-Jones, a guard for the New Orleans Pelicans, was fatally shot in Dallas after he kicked down the door of an apartment early Saturday morning. NBCDFW.com contributed to this report from Dallas. 23-year-old Bryce Dejean-Jones was visiting his girlfriend in Dallas for his daughter's first birthday. This was the first time Bryce visited her new apartment. Later that night, Bryce came back to the apartment, only this time he went to the wrong apartment on the third floor, just below his girlfriend's fourth floor apartment. Dallas police say they were called to the apartment complex at 3:20 a.m. The residents of the apartment told police he was sleeping when he heard a man breaking down his front door. The startled resident was armed with a handgun, said he then called out and heard no response. As Dejean-Jones kicked open the bedroom door, the resident fired his gun at the intruder. Dejean-Jones left the apartment and collapsed. The New Orleans Pelicans organization said they are devastated at the loss of this young man's life, who had such a promising future ahead of him. A former Texas gorilla is killed after a boy falls into an enclosure. The AssociatedPress.com contributed to this report from Cincinnati. The Cincinnati Zoo has temporarily closed its gorilla exhibit after a special zoo response team shot and killed a 17-year-old gorilla, which had come to Cincinnati in 2015 from the Glades Porter Zoo in Brownsville, Texas. The gorilla grabbed and dragged a 4-year-old boy who fell into a moat surrounding the enclosure. Zoo officials said the boy fell after he climbed through a public barrier at the Gorilla World exhibit Saturday afternoon. He was picked up out of the moat and dragged by the gorilla for about 10 minutes. Authorities said the child fell 10 to 20 feet. He was taken to Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center, where he is expected to recover. Texas universities are continuing their effort to comply with SB 11, which allows concealed handgun holders to carry guns on campus. KVUE and NBCDFW.com contributed to this report. You should know some Texas universities have no restrictions on carrying concealed guns on campus at all. But most Texas universities have placed very specific rules for carrying weapons on campus. At Sam Houston State University, restrictions prohibit guns on the premises while hosting interscholastic or intercollegiate athletic events. Texas State University restrictions include no guns while providing services and events for minor children or while providing counseling and health services. Another common restriction at many Texas universities include restrictions on the premises when used for disciplinary and legal compliance or at a president's residence. As a concealed handgun carrier, you are required to know and comply with these restrictions. Visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter at Skyserve News Service. This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News.